Hi guys, it's Berry Babe checking in. Today I'm wearing what I call my puff. I bought this coat, it's a Jones, New York, and before my second child came home, she just turned 23. The older one was just tiny, toddling, a little bit over toddling because she hid in the store and I freaked out, I remember that. But I was too big to buy anything at Jones. We have an outlet near us. But I saw this coat, and even though the pattern was outrageous, I wore a lot more red back when my hair was brown, but I loved the feel of it. Now, I have washed this coat so many times, I've never worn it, washed it so many times that the lining's pulling out and the color's coming off the zipper. But I thought I'd put it on today. When I bought this, if I could zip it, but I couldn't move in it, and it never got big enough to wear. So this would be something I would put on if the furnace went out and I could put it on over my other coat. I'm not ready to get rid of it. It's got this wonderful up around your neck thing, but I didn't realize it was quite this big. But we may be talking solid 100 pounds, maybe more. Wow, I guess that would make a difference. Well, today, good news. I was down 1.5 pounds for a net loss of 0.5, half pound from the gain to the drop. 147.1 maybe. But I didn't eat until later, and I was in and out of the bathroom quite a bit, and so before I had breakfast I actually saw 146.5. So I'm hoping tomorrow I'm going to see something in the 146s. I'm trying to be good today. I have to say that a little bit of food porn, a whole box of flooded Triscuit really must weigh a lot, because that's basically what I had eaten over between the evening before and then yesterday. No, 2 days ago. Yesterday I was good. The day before that, finished off the Triscuit, and they're very heavy whole grain, and because what's come out of me today, waterlogged Triscuit, a lot of volume, a lot of weight. So needless to say, I'm in a good mood. 5.1 by Saturday, so that gave me 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to work on it. So 5 pounds in 5 days, maybe. It's coming off fast because I put it on fast. So I had done a whole very successful P3 at the 142 mark. So I hope that's where I reset, and that's where my body wants to get back to. So it's so wonderful to see all the vloggers coming back. I have not updated my subscription list in a never updated it. And to see some of the people that are coming back, January 1st is always that new, shiny new, let's get it on kind of a feeling. So it's good. Lots of vlogs. There'll be lots of vlogs to watch. The only down thing for me is by the end of the month I'll be in Florida with no data. So I'll have to spend some time at McDonald's not eating so I can watch vlogs. Oh, daughter had her interview today, and for the autism technician, ABA technician, and it went very well. The director that interviewed with her is looking to move from the Brighton Center, which is down closer to Detroit, to Grand Blanc, which is much closer to us. And she herself lives in Grand Blanc and is looking to get her clients back to Grand Blanc. So she would be working with my daughter in the center in Grand Blanc. Now it's going to take her time to build up a caseload, but much closer to home, and she just likes the people so much better. In Saginaw, she said she got kind of a hinky feeling, but she gets the same vibe from this one as she did from the Flint center that's run by Community Mental Health. So that's good. She deserves to have a good experience. She's a real sweetie. She has a real soft heart. Nothing going on. It's after 5 o'clock. I've been diddling around. I've been reading about oleosaccharides and fiber this and fiber that, and just trying to figure out what I'm going to eat. I made some cloud bread last night, and you know, I had a hot dog, which I can have, and it kept the hot dog from being naked in my hand. Not much more to it than that. And I had put one under the broiler without putting any oil on it, and it had kind of just dust in the wind. I mean, you know, if you hold it just wrong, it just crumbles. So I am looking at some other kinds of things. Maybe that sucrin bread with the pumpkin seeds, another kind of seed in it. Oh, they're kind of big seeds. I don't know, I'll have to look. But I'm exploring. I'm a bread freak, and so even if I stay low carb, I have to have something that gives me bread. You know, if I can toast it and put it under my poached eggs to get up all the yolk, if I can, you know, put a slice of cheese on top and have a little bit of grilled cheese something, I might be okay. But I gotta find it. I gotta cook. It's a lot of work being low carb. And keto, don't know. I did whip up my whipping cream. I was a little nervous yesterday because I ended up eating too much of that whipping cream yogurt, and so I was real scared about this morning. But I had that maladaptive surgery, so what I can do on P2 isn't what anybody can do on P2. But I whipped it. Now, it didn't whip like whipping like you really get whipped cream, but it did make it a little bit denser and very, very smooth, and that had a very good mouth feel to it. It wasn't runny at all. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Keeps the carbs down, keeps the protein down, because one of the things I was having trouble with on keto was getting in enough fat without going way over my protein, because I don't do bulletproof coffee. So I need to come up with some kind of a breadish something that I can slather the butter on, because I can't eat just butter, but I could slather butter on something. And so I am going to experiment. I've put butter in my broth before, and I can always do that, but that you break the fast. The point of keto coffee is that bulletproof coffee is that the fats that you put in don't break the fast. I'm also experimented with chai tea, and not knowing what's in the chai tea bag, I bought some black tea and mixed some chai spices together, but they have carbs, so it was like, well, if even these have carbs, I don't know how much I want to push it, because it would be breaking the fast with the carbs. Neighbor came down, thought maybe somebody coming in my driveway. So it was a pretty day today, but I didn't get out. My oldest asked me to go with her out shopping this afternoon, late this afternoon, but she's working on her January schedule for college, and she texted me and said she's down in the lower level in the back corner. She's right under me actually, but she's all across the house, down the stairs, and then all across the lower level. That the schedule was taking longer than she thought, so we probably won't go out. And then they have Lions Club tomorrow. I have dentist, and I mean, that's my big whoop going on. So I'm hoping, Ricky, I'm glad the Wish Fairy visited you, and I'm hoping that some of the others, that she had a busy night like Santa, she could be everywhere at once, that she hit several more of you that had VLCD 1s and 2s starting this year. and I'm hoping to see 146 something tomorrow. Bye for now.